Welcome back. We will be looking at data warehouses as another piece of IT development. Let's take a look. The idea is that it's made up of three components. One is it has a database. Every data warehouse it has a database. I mean, without a database, I mean you don't have a data warehouse. Then it has a data mining tool generally, or what we call a data, or rather, data mining is different. Data extraction tool and a data mining tool. So you have the database, you can extract data and you can mine the data, and all of those have different meanings. The database, very simple. You basically store all your data in a structured format, right? Maybe it's a table with different titles, different headings. So you have a proper data set, a database. A data extraction tool is essentially a way and means of extracting the data. So Microsoft Access is one of the best examples. Even Excel is a good example. If you know the use of formulae, what you're doing, this formula that you're using, equal that, equal this, maybe VLOOKUP, if lookup, all of that, is that you're extracting data. Pivot tables is a good example. So those are data extraction tools in Microsoft Excel to extract what you need from the data set you have. That. And third is this data mining based decision support system, DSS. Remember, we were talking about types of MISs. So DSS is one of those. So a decision support system is essentially where the concept of data mining is used to analyze data and patterns and trends and behaviors to see what kind of intelligence can we learn in order to make decisions. That's what happens. The advantages and disadvantages are listed fairly straightforward. There are many advantages. It's more organized, it reduces cost, it reduces time and effort. You can easily find things. There's a lot of flexibility. If you have one database, a central database, then a lot of the duplication, obsolete information, wastefulness is lost. Internal access to data means that you're making faster decisions, etc. And you may even be able to link your forward line or forward channel, which is the customer channel, and your backward channel, which is a supply channel, into that database, so that you get a better view, a wider view of things. In terms of challenges, it can be costly. It can lead to, I mean, with every IT system, there can be system failures, and there could be a system breach as well in terms of cyber risk. Now, just to touch on the concept of data mining. So we talked about that DSS, right? Decision support system, which is part of a data warehouse. Uh, what a DSS does is it uses a data mining approach. It could be any kind of data mining model, and it tries to identify patterns. So I would say, for example, this is a very basic example. In Microsoft Excel, let's say you have a chart, you have a database. From that database, you create a pivot table, which gets what information you need, maybe a certain seasonal set of data for the past 20 years. Then what you do is you build a chart, visualize that data based on that pivot table. That chart tells you how exactly the movement has happened, what kind of connection is there with this year, with the past year, etc. You can even bring in some other additional information into that chart, so new lines, to see what kind of other relationships, ROE, ROCE, NPV, etc. So when you do this, you're starting to see more patterns. That is what data mining is. So different softwares have different data mining systems. Essentially, you're looking at associations where data can be correlated, or sequences where one data point is leading to another. That is causality, cause and effect. Or classifications. You're breaking it down into groups based on common behaviors. So these are just a few examples of different uh, trends or different behavioral uh, behaviors that data mining will look for, like what we would do in a chart to see the movement, the direction of movement, and the speed of movement. So that is what data mining does. Data mining is what the method we use in order to facilitate decision support systems, so that the management accountants can look at that data and make viable, sensible decisions. And that brings me to the end of that component. We will be looking at something new. Good luck and thank you.